Hi, Ellen Ingalls here at pressure-free.com. If you're new to my show or to my site or wherever you're seeing this, my YouTube channel, welcome. I'm the creator of the pressure-free method. That's an on-the-go stress management method that you can use anytime, anywhere to prevent the release of the fight or flight stress response, the release of stress hormones that mess us all up. So I walk pretty much every day, and usually I walk out here in the forest of Blanford. It's a very beautiful place. And a lot of people, when it's cloudy or rainy, they stay inside. And my message to you today is noticing that when you go out and it's cloudy, like right here, color really pops. And I learned this from my sons who are videographers too. They notice that if they're filming something and it's a cloudy day, the colors pop, pop, pop. So I love to come out and notice color on a cloudy or rainy day. And there's this lovely little birch tree over here. There we go. There's a little pop of color. So I have a question for you today. If you want to pop it in the comments or DM me, it's like, what do you notice when you walk? What do you notice? We talk a lot about how do you become more present? How do you become more mindful? And one of the fastest ways to develop more presence, more mindfulness is to notice things, like visually notice things. Open up your ears, like what do you hear? To be really cognizant of what is happening in the environment. Like, what do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? And I also encourage my clients to put all of those senses in when they're creating their dreams and their visions for themselves. Like, okay, fast forward a year from now. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear? What do you taste? Like, what is happening? And put yourself really in the place where you experience all of that. I remember one day I was out here. This would be probably early summer, and the milkweed pods are now open. I'm going to try to find some out here. The milkweed pods were just forming, and they were very spring green colored. And I'd never actually touched a pod in that state. I was always like playing with the pods when the seeds were flying out, so when they're all dry. And I touched it, and it was the most magical, soft thing I'd ever felt. It was so beautiful. And so, like, sometimes I'll just stop and I'll just, touch a blade of grass, like feel how incredibly strong it is on the sides and how sharp it is. Like it could cut through my skin almost. It's razor sharp. Okay, so here's a birch. I'm from New Hampshire, and the white birch, the paper birch, is the state tree. So out here in Michigan, when I can find a birch tree, I'm really in heaven. And there's lots of color out here. They're the birches that just haven't lost their leaves yet. This one lost it. It's got a few, still little pops of color. Now see, what's interesting is that colors don't pop so much like on my phone here. Well, maybe this is popping, but in real life, colors are popping. The green grass. It's fun to notice. So whether you're wanting to be present in your environment or you're doing some dreaming about your future, see if you can open up all your senses. See if you can really get into that. It's fun work. I've been doing it for years and years, and there's going to be a day that I come out here and everything's going to be frosty, and what I'll love to see then is the glitter. I'm a glitter girl, not literal, not on me necessarily, but like glitter in nature. Shiny leaves, frosted grasses. I just think that's absolutely beautiful. So this is just a little musing today for you on a Sunday, and I wish you a great, pressure-free day.